We're gonna sneak in here. Sneaking in. Oh, I can see the leader charges somehow. I don't know why. Maybe we won't see leaders. I dig it. We did a sneaky way in and we're in. We're in. Oh, is it just gonna be normal? Heck yeah. Colleague, college friend, League C. League C. You got this. Let's see. I see a Siegfried. Siegfried's pretty Chad worthy. I don't know what Siegfried's here for though. Iteran. Why do I want to make more copies of stuff? What am I making more copies of for this deck? I'm not sure. It's definitely for Iteran, but why? Don't do... Oh, Alt will quit the game, but just F4. You smack F4 once to Scott and I'll let you in. I'm guessing for copies of Griffin Witcher or more Keldar tokens or... I don't know. I do not know what the extra the Siegfried is for, and the Spring Equinox. Darn, I'm gonna find out. I can't figure out what their deck is. I don't know, but it's working. They've gotten this far in the tournament, right? I mean, it has to have won a game, and we are against classic Royal Guard from Manth81. League C has something spicy. I have no idea what it is. I've never even seen that leader skin. Jeez, what is that thing? They just made a leader skin where they have like somebody's head on the ground? That is ruthless. It's the ghost version of him. His head fell off and he's still there. That's pretty violent. Keep. Then enter. Goes out the game. Lol, Keldar spam a lot? I think it's Keldar spam, but I don't know why I want to keep the tokens in the grave. Do I have Erland? And nope, no Erland and Princess. That'd be a very funny way to win. I'm looking forward to what this combo is. The two Bon Arts, mobilization, got the city guards, got the spawn and the megascopes. But hand doesn't have a lot to play because I can go operator, megascope, Centurion, teleporter. Probably you on back row earlier to start getting carryover. I don't know. This one's interesting. That was a spectral skin of sale during one of the Gwent Masters. Brought it back for the recent. Ah, interesting, interesting. It's a bold skin. Very gruesome. How can I get better in Gwent? Like, I'm so bad. I don't know. I think it's just watch them play more. Try to get a feel for when to pass. That's the most important part of the game. Doing friendlies with the group, the Plain Talk fam, is always an option. A lot of people are willing to do them. And we have a lot of very good players in the Plain Talk fam. There's a good chunk of us just sitting in pro rank. But I'm best from pointing out John's misplace. Thanks, it's gone. Keldar of Iterans can morph all the tokens of Griffin Witcher adepts. Yeah, but I don't get the point of this. Why is Siegfried in Spring Equinox here? Alright, we're going for the A. No, not A. Pincer? Oh, you got it's an envoy. It's envoy getting good cards on top. But the top of the deck's very good. Now, okay, operator comes down. It is revealed what they actually are. And now things get well, you can guess what they are from the open deck list. Open deck lists are weird to cast. It's like they know exactly what each other are playing and have their deck lists up. The Royal Guard's down. They got one off operator. What do? You don't really have damage. You can't kill them as they're coming down. I don't know. Visricha, how do you get to see a deck list? It's open deck list. That's why that the deck lists are banned. Visricha, go to the players. Go to the players on the. Go to here. You can view everyone's deck list. Visricha. Here you go. Just go to the players. Find your opponent, and then you can click on their decks. I admire Visricha for going this far in the tournament without figuring that out. Visricha, that is playing with fire. Respect it. Respect it. You're not messing around here right now. Going for the lock. Shutting down the Bonnard, which is sitting at a 5. I don't blame it, but they are packing. I thought I saw a Shawnee in here. Nope. No Shawnee. No Shawnee. Okay, we're good. That is a dangerous thing later on. You have a lot of respect for Chicha. It makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? Doesn't it make things easier? They do have shiny? Am I blind? Oh, yeah, I'm blind. Nailed it. I thought they had it. Thought I was going insane, but the madness is a part of me. They have it. Right in the middle. It's just a darker card than I remember. I was looking for light red hair, and it is a very much darker red hair, which is fine. Let's keep things popping here. Okay, so my question, one of the things on my mind is, when are you playing Keldar? When is Keldar coming on down? Manth, okay. I think I will say in this matchup, Manth feels very strong. His Royal Guards can pop up. There's no real good punish in this deck. No Yurden, no nothing. Royal Guard number 2, 3. Next one's gonna get basically a +9. +9. Here comes the Keldar. The man, the myth, the legend. Spring Equinox, I imagine, is what's going back here. And down will come Keldar. He will live, for the record. Keldar is here to, you know, rock it, drop it. I think you're gonna see reinforcements played next. If I'm a betting man, I don't know if you were near Mancy here, and then nah. I think you're gonna go for the reinforcements here. Get another one, a guard down. It's 5 + 9, 14-point guard. Keeps up with the Keldar, but they are going +4 a turn. You're going +3 a turn. But the Royal Guards have such a huge leg up that it's okay. But I believe you're going to see... I don't think you're going to pass. They could pass, I suppose. Siegfried's looking super awkward in the hand, for the record. Because if you play Siegfried and you, for some reason, want to purify the Adepts, I'm not 100% sure why you'd want to do that, but that is the plan currently from League C. It does unlock the Barnard Mage. Oh, that's another way to do it. Is this a casual meme tournament? We called it casual tournament. Opened that up a bit. We might go next time restricted a little bit. Andrew Subculture, is he roping on purpose? I don't think so. I think he Manth has a really weird hand with a lot of decisions that have to be made. So we called it a casual tournament, theoretically. We're gonna learn from this one. We'll make sure the next one is even better. That's what we keep trying to do. New experiments that move the direction of the tournament to make it better and better. But you know what? I'm proud of this tournament. It's a great tournament and it's kicking butt. Yeah, we get to see Royal Guard versus Keldar with Siegfried. That is a good Gwent. This is how Gwent was meant to be played. So, now the ball is in the court of our blue player. Oh, really? Is he up? No. Yeah, I guess it really is League C. I would probably play a card here. Because I don't know if I want to do Royal Guard in a long round. I think you want to go for a short... Oh, yeah. There you go. Did you just use... Is that reinforcements? Reinforcements on the City Guard? Oh my goodness. They're both City Guards. It was City Guards all the way down. Holy cow. Holy cow. You do want to sit... I think you want to sit on the Bloody Baron for as long as possible. But on the other hand, if you bleed them out this round, man, Manth is hurting, right? You can do reinforcements here for a 5 + 12, 17-point guard. Get ahead. That seems like a good play. But they can keep bleeding. If they can get your hand. The Siegfried, that seems sus to me. Also, the fact that they have a Barnard right there ready for 6. That ain't a little one. Brought the wrong. Does him Mimi let's line up. All good, Duskan. Don't worry. I think we're gonna talk about what the next tournament, how it should be structured. It's all up in the air, up on the air. Gonna go plotting behind. So Gearhart's gonna go on top. I think the Envoy is actually nuts here. It's generating so much carryover value currently. Top of their deck should just be all their best golds. I think we saw Triss or Shani up there. We know Voltus or Gearhart's now up there.
For honor.
Love the back row play there. Okay. I think you're looking at a pass next coming from League C. This is 6. Let's not forget. It's now 7. So they're at 42. No, 44. Quick math. 44. But they still need to close 19 points if you want to get the point lead at 63. They're not at 19 points, so 5 plus that, 17. I don't think this is correct play. Unless you're going to find something that... ooh, Triss. Triss for the teleport. Is that enough? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm glad you're enjoying these streams, Keknobluff. I don't think this is gonna be. Oh, is it? With the Bonnard, it's gonna be short 4 because they forgot to factor in the +2. Oh, had to use the mobilization at this point. Could have gotten more points if they went obviously the other way and mobilization first. Oh, they are not playing as the Bloody Baron. They're saying, look, I'm gonna take it all, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the last card you've got in your hand. I want a short round 2 where I have pincer maneuver. I'm guaranteed to hit my good card, and you're gonna get crushed. But low key, Manth, of course, has been putting gold card after gold card after gold card after gold card on top of their opponent's deck. So you're going to see Manth draw into their best cards. It's going to look ridiculous. It's going to look like it was cheating the whole time, but that is what the Envoy is capable of doing. Cheating. That's right. Centurion Envoy has had a gambling problem since she was a small girl. She gambled away to family fortune. What? GameStop stock options? You bet. But that is the story of Centurion Envoy. Here, we're going to go reinforcements. The 3 random could be trash. It's true. But in this case, their draw right now, I think, is Iteran, Gearhart, Triss. I think it'll be fine. Down comes Siegfried. Hits the pass. Wins the round. Gets on a short round 3. And I think you bleed. I think you play out all 3 cards. Or play out 2 cards minimum. And try to force the basically abuse the fact that you know Envoys put their best cards on top of their deck. By playing out 2 junk cards next round, you can literally force them to lose 2 of their best golds, force a short 4 card round 3, and win the game. League C has a path to victory here. He's going to still need some bomb cards to pull this off. We're seeing the pincer maneuver come out. Doesn't want to play the Siegfried here. Going for the mentor for just some bonus carryover here. I have no idea, John, why Siegfried is currently there. That goes back to the deck. Decides not to play Siegfried, gets the Hubert. I dislike everything I just saw, but that is okay. Hubert would have been fine as a 1 order, keeping in the deck for round 3. Now, this is the difference where League bleeds or not to bleed. It's going to be that. I think a Gearhart's next. Yep, its top card is Triss. Iteran goes back. You grab the Triss. No, Royal Guard here. Okay. This is a bleed round. I repeat, if you do not bleed here, you have to know. Like, oh, it would kill me. They can greed. You can do a 5 or 6 round of double last save, but your last save stinks. You don't have tall removal here. You have double Spring Equinox and a Siegfried. How many points is the location? Location or provisions? Provisions 8. Points, you're looking for a Griffin Witcher Ranger on top of an Iteran. There's the Shani. You bleed here. Passing is super tempting, but what you're going to see if they pass is in or Neuromancy for a Squirrel. Or Neuromancy probably actually for an Envoy. Envoy front row, rig the top of your deck again. What you want to see? Oh, you know their hands jacked. You get 1 card, but I think it made a lot of sense in my mind. I don't care what you are, Neuromancy. Just like Neuromancy a mentor. Okay, so now you see your Neuromancy. Scroll is an option. There's the Envoy I was talking about. Envoy front row, click it, carry over. You have 2 best cards in hand. Chani is actually the nuts right now. Who cares about this? You get a Royal Guard on top. But like you're not even gonna bother getting a Royal Guard next round with Shani. You're gonna grab yourself that Chad Ard, Bonnard student who's clapping right now for 7 points. Nuke your opponent's hopes and dreams. Queen is a great draw. Siegfried is something. I still haven't figured out the point of Siegfried in this deck. You do not have a card though. You're keeping that. You're putting back the Equinox. Queen, no. Oh man, it hurts. So. Better line of play there. Keep the Queen. Ditch Spring Equinox. Get another Spring Equinox. Cry. I think you have 1. No, you used it because you didn't want to play Siegfried. I don't know how you win this one anymore. I think we're going to see what I thought was a pretty obvious win for League. I thought there was a line of play to win a really tough matchup. Quickly fall apart. Siegfried, why would you want to purify the Witchers though, the Scon? I don't understand that part. Explain it to me. You still have a draw and a shuffle? They don't. They blue pincer here. They can do Griffin Witcher Mentor, but for the 3-point Witcher? Gone, which one? Okay, so I play the location. Oh, you're just a lot. You're just trying to purify the Griffin. Oh my gosh, what a silly combo. Oh my gosh, you're absolutely correct. It did not occur to me. That is the silliest combo. That is amazing. You're just going +4. What a silly, silly thing. I would have never thought of that. That is hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what you destroyed me on this? What a crazy idea. No wonder he wants this. So this will get Iteran. You do not have an answer for... Oh, no. Iteran's a goner. Iteran's going to get murdered from Shawnee. Sorry. Let's see. So Iteran comes out. Shawnee for Barnard student. You murder this guy's hopes and dreams. You get 2 of them going for +4 a turn. So you're 8, and then you're 13? Alright, alright. I like it, I like it. Yes, and the Witcher lives. That's how this is gonna go. Okay, so Shawnee comes out. You res the Barnard. Lame, lame. Get the Royal Guard and be a Chad. Oh, actually... Yeah, that's cooldown. Oh, man. Hold on. Maybe, guys. Maybe I've casted this entire game wrong. I've casted this whole game wrong. I am out of line. I am the one in the wrong here today. Barnard student sitting there being like, this is looking kind of sus. Wow, I have done a bad job, guys. I understand the deck. We are looking at some godlike all of a sudden last turns. This entire match has been flipped on its head. My mind is being blown right now. This is hot. This is the high quality Gwent we were looking for. I will like League C has put the most creative deck I've seen in ages together, and I'm loving it. Machine Gun Griffin Witchers. What a Giga Brain play. Running the Chad Spring Equinox. Oh my gosh, I'm totally going to play this deck. This deck is so freaking awesome. No, Android Subculture. You got to put all 3 Purify cards in. That way you can go 9 points for Spring Equinox being played. Amazing. That is such a Chad move. I love it. I love it. So you're going to see hit here. Karen Seren buff the Griffin Witcher. Hit that. And then the first wave comes out. That kills here because they don't know what's coming. Because I didn't understand the meme. They don't understand the meme. They're going to regret that in about 4 seconds. You can see the taunt there. Did they mess this up? No, they hit Karen Seren. Smack there. There is no mistake from League C. League C is a machine. A god of Gwent. He's shooting. He's shooting from the hip. Shooting from the hip, getting the Griffin Witcher coming out, pinging the shield real fast, just in case of multiple hits. Now you have some choices here. I might go ahead and ping Barnard here, or Squirrel. Yep, because he wants to make sure if the random hits. Beautiful. Kill the Royal Guard on the back row. Oh my gosh, Mr. Henrik, you came at a great time, and I miscalculated these Spring Equinoxes. 12 points apiece. These things are completely insane. And Siegfried is a 17-point bomb. Oh my gosh, League C, you've wormed your way into my heart, and you're deep in there. I don't know if you thought of this. This is genuinely hilarious, and I love you for it. This is the peak Gwent I've been hoping to see this whole time. Look at this. Look at this. It's Machine Gun Griffin Witchers. You can see Manth pausing and saying, this is not going according to plan. Centurion Royal Guard comes down. You're going to use this as a 13-point bomb, but we're going to see Spring Equinox ping 1, 2, and the third ping will be on the Squirrel in the back row. 1, 2 is here. We're trying to make him exactly 3 points apiece. 2 pings here. Kill so that when it hits out the 3. Oh my gosh, this is the hottest meme I've seen in ages. This thing is sizzling at 1,000 degrees. This is what makes my soul. This is why I play Gwent. Tomorrow, whole ladder playing this? Heck yeah, tomorrow I'm playing. Or I'm not streaming tomorrow. Guess what we're playing on Monday? Oh my god, this is the hottest meme I've ever seen in a while. Nope, it's a Siegfried. It was Siegfried the whole time. Go the whole way. Don't stop. Don't be kind. Oh, League C, too kind. I wouldn't be that kind. I would have absolutely gone. They literally, with that freaking, they had 12 points at the end and could have done it 6 and 3 and cleared the whole field. It could have been like Salamander with Griffin Witcher Rangers. That was the hottest thing I've seen in ages. Oh yeah, I'll play Northern Realms if I get to play that. That was majestic. They could have had, League C could have put them at 0 points. I did not expect that, and my mind is giga blown. All right, we stuck our way in. Hey, somehow it actually all worked. Okay, what do we got? We have an Alzur deck from Manth with Renew, Fionn, see a Kahir. I like me some Kahir. Kahir Letho. I don't see Yennefer. I'm surprised not to see a Yen here, but nope, it's just like a normal Kahir, just to be mean. What removal do you have? I do not like the odds of a Yennefer against an Aglais deck, but you do have Skags. Now, it's open decklist, so League C should know that in this person's deck is a Kahir backed by a Renew. This matchup is terrible. Terrible for League C. Mod Blitzing the tournament. Tournament confirm. We're going to see what I can do about that. League C Aglais, he has my vote. I respect it. I don't know how it's going to go, though. I do love the Skags, and that is the trick. You want to not play Aglais here. You want to be playing everything in the Skags. Didn't even bother running Herald. Iflin on the top of the deck. There is no way to draw off the top or shuffle your deck here. Iflin is looking like a pretty sus card all of a sudden. Dwarven Agitator opening. I respect it. It's simple. You play it. You want to get your units out of your hand so that the actual value goes to the important stuff. Renex can buff Iflin or Dunka. See. Anyone could blaze through $50. Eniac, I don't want you taking bribes. Can we ban Jams Gams? I don't mind. I don't mind banning the Jams Gams. We could do that. It could be good. This is a real nightmare matchup. Indeed, it was a good pick. I mean, Manth probably knew. League C's decks are both open. Manth knows that right now League C has to play this deck. Has a really good matchup into it. On red coin. Makes sense that Manth is going to be very willing to switch decks, pick it on over. Now, Manth will get a chance to pop back to Royal Guard to go against Aglais, but I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. It's a bit of a weird one because Handbuff doesn't really care about losing round one like too much, and the Royal Guard deck did not have tall removal in it. You think, though, it did have a Bloody Baron if I... No, Bloody Baron was from League C. So, even if they get to the Royal Guard matchup and Aglais is the second to last card played in the game, should still live. Alright. So, where to go from here? Skags is looking pretty hot. Blue coin player. Now, big question right now on Manth's mind has to be, how much am I committing into this round? How much am I committing? The answer is I would probably pretty hesitant myself to commit a lot here. Where, yeah, I could dump a lot of powerful things down. Okay, there goes poor Iflin. But right now, True Dwarven Agitators and Hawker Smuggler, these are very low tempo plays. Hawker gives you the option for carryover for later. These are carryover for later. It would not, literally would not surprise me to see the next card being, yep, Frexit, buff here, and then Iflin next buff here. Or, no, you probably don't play. Probably Frexit. Oh, that's not even a Dryad. Oh, it's an elf, right? You buff there. You probably Iflin, buff Skags, and pass. Hey, new family member, Zito1911. Welcome to the Plain Talk fam. I appreciate the follow, my friend. Welcome aboard. So glad you're here joining us on this tournament day. And if you like what you guys see, by the way, make sure to check out all the socials. Links in the chat. And they're probably around me somewhere down below. Boom. Now, blue is deciding. What do we got here? We got a courier, manipulating the cards, going on top of the deck. Honestly, these cards are great to draw. He doesn't really have a good punish for the top of their deck. Just like seeing what's up ahead. First round guys beating out removal or lock. Yep. It worked out really well. Well, you can't bait out the lock on Dunka. Bait out removal, I suppose. Alright, so at this point, I would probably be looking to pass out of this round. Unless you want to commit Skags here, but you know your opponent is running Kahir. You know they're running stuff like Alzur. I think you want to keep the Skags for as long as possible.
Quite literally.
Because if you play, now it gets risky, right? Spell. You can double copy here in a Gorther. If you play, there's a really high chance you end up playing Skags. Alternatively, though, Iflin buff here is a powerful play. All your future buff is going to be going directly on the Skags. You have a bunch of great removal in hand. You've not seen a Kahir yet. You see Kahir, it's a pretty easy pass. A Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Because I think that means you want Iflin for Aglais, but you know they are running here. I would be leaning into Skags here and try to just punish their finisher as best I can and work from there. Because you don't want to double the boost at end of turn and give it over. You don't have an answer to the Kahir in this deck. Period. You just don't. You have no offensive removal that's notable enough here. You have a Nature's Rebuke. You can cast it twice. You're running Invigorate. This is not good. League does not deal with Defender and Kahir. That's why you have to pivot. The pivot is you lean into Sheldon. Because Sheldon does effectively double it up to your opponent's highest unit. But there's probably some pretty good value targets coming up anyways. At this point, you're committed. You got to keep playing. You play the Iflin. Go ahead, tell you. Yeah, I think you play Iflin. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's an Iflin play, and that's I think we should in the last turn. I don't think it was right though. I mean, I guess you're trying to. Nah, it was not right to play that Dryad's Crest. This I like. Now they're in an interesting spot. You're either gonna commit Alzur here and then Dead Man's Tongue. You could pass out of the round here. I really think you should be pinging up the Duke Algar. Like this, the 3 damage I guess helps you. I did ping this or this a while ago. Probably waiting for the Circle of Life, but it doesn't really matter because you already guaranteed the shot. I think this was correct to ping. I think that was a mistake to not. Gorther for that. You're swapping over Courier. Isn't top of their deck evolved? Okay, there it goes. I was worried about the glitching. Dunka. Okay, stole the Dunka. Like, notice if you had pinged here, they couldn't do this line of play. Okay. So you do it, come on. Unless this is a glitch and I thought they pinged or haven't pinged yet. Unless they really want to keep playing out this round. You have 20-point Skags in hand. Then they had Pact on top. You get to pick which thing you move over. And the Courier manipulated their deck while you got to manipulate while you steal with Alchemist. Alright, Dead Man's Tongue is the solution. Picks the bronze, picks another bronze. Again, this 2-point hit is really hurting them. Unless it's a visual bug and I missed the 2 points being dealt, like this is bad. Because you can't. Your last play is 5 points here. You get 2 points here. You get another 2-point Dryad off the Symbiosis. I mean, it's a good final play. Okay. There's the 2. There's the 5. +2 here. Spawns a 2. I mean, it's a good play. You have a 20-point Sheldon Skags on carryover. And you win the round barely. Can we bring same decks next month? Sure. As long as we do the same type of tournament. I've discussed that with Zaniac. He's done all bronze tournaments before. Done ones that are more meme focused. This one was more casual. We're trying new things every month, so we're going to see. As long as it complies with tournament rules, exactly. Jams, gams. So now, at this point, you pass. I mean, if you get their hand, great. You don't want to play Sheldon. You don't want to play Sheldon. Sheldon is precious. Oh, I don't know about this. You're going all in. You're going all in. Going for the copy here. By the way, that's a bad copy. Oh no, it's random unit. No, I see the value. Oh, just pass. Take their whole hand. Take it all. Don't play the Sheldon. Take the Alzur. You have a real shot if you pass here. You have an incredible shot if you pass here, League C. League C. Oh, I guess it's uneven. No, they got through. They got through. I miscalculated the points. No, they have enough. They had enough of the Sheldon. Pass on there. Pass on there. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. Best non-meta SK deck. That's awesome, Keck. No bluff. Love it. Feel free to share it in the chat. Or post it on the family deck list document. There's a family section for 9.0 decks if you want to add your deck list there. Family section. You can post it there. Share it with the world. Okay. You got a Courier. You get a Pact. I mean, the cards stink. Your cards are also a little sus. Goodbye, Pact. Keep the Courier. Goodbye, Courier. Alright, now you have a hand. Courier, ironically, might have been keepable. Unless you think they're going to shove here. And they might shove here, right? You got the Dunka synergy of the Iflin. But you don't have devotion, so it should not flip. So it should keep the buff. You talking about Fisherman announced the coming week or two? Yes, exactly, Zaniac. Zaniac, the absolute monster. We're pushing through this tournament. It is excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. So now, does Manth81 bleed? And I kind of feel like the answer is yes. I don't think that was the right bleed choice. I think I'm going to open Dunka there, personally. I will say it's pretty vulnerable, though, to Force Protector, which is obviously being run. So, what do you want to do here? So, what can Fav get here? I mean, Fav grab Circle of Life is a pretty good play. Because it'll buff up either of these, and they're both worth buffing. I mean, I don't think you need to, how do you get Iflin? Dude, Jams Gams, do you not put Iflin and Dunka in your Nilfgaard deck? I usually like to run them. It's a bit of a weird combo, but Dunka's a pretty powerful card. And Iflin, I mean, it's a leader. Gets you, it's like a 10 for 12, but has the symbiosis stuff. I always run Iflin in my Nilfgaard decks. I don't. Interesting. Well, each their own, Jams Gams. Going along. Let's see. Got the Treambor off the tutor from the Call of Nature, setting it up for just enough points to take ahead. Symbiosis is there. That is a great play. I like that. It's not super necessary to have those cards. They are obviously welcome. You're welcome. I got you covered, Jams Gams. And how much do you commit here, bud? I mean, you can go dunk at ping. You probably get the Force Protector. Very helpful indeed. You're welcome, Jams Gams. Looking out for the champ. You might win this whole tournament. Looking out for you. Trying to help you all. Any Mill decks win? Mill's a bad meme. I don't know. Ooh, went to kill the Dryad? Oh, yeah. Was it +1? I thought it was just 2. You got the +1. Interesting. Decision making here. Going for the Gorfer. Shoving something useless on top of the deck. A good shove here is debatably Nature's Rebuke. If you want to be really cautious around the Force Protector. Or you go for the Dryad's Caress. Okay. Okay. So in my eyes, that's like carryover for later rounds. Force Protector, kill Dunka. And actually, do you kill Dunka? Yeah, I kill Dunka. Force Protector, kill Dunka. Or Force Protector, deal 3 to the Iflin in the back. Buff Skags even higher. But I do think they're going to bleed out the Skags very soon. Invigorate for just +2. Here comes the Force Protector. I think it's going to be the Circle of Life here. I think it'll be Circle on Iflin. You have a lot of points here. No, you really want to get out of this round. Kill the Dunka here. Get the -2. It gives you 1 more point than hitting it in the back. Or you pass up on the opportunity to get the extra point. Who needs extra points when you can just be a baller coming into the big Force Protector here? I don't need extra points. They don't need extra points. League C sending a statement to the people, or my math is bad. That is a viable reality that I have to acknowledge. All right. So where are we going from here? Give me a moment. Just gonna tweak something on the side. There we go. I'm gonna do a quick check on the bracket situation here. Jams Gams had advanced. Everyone else is still fighting it out. Your math is correct. Thank you. That is me showing off my superior intellect as a Gwent caster. As we know, I've been doing this since 1984. Trying to really carry the thing. You're going for the Alzur here. This play, you go up forward, you deal 2, you play the Dryad's Caress and say, I'll take your whole hand if you want my Skags. If you want my Skags, come and get them. My absolute chattery, that is known as the Skag. Skags has a long history of just being an absolute Chad. Back in the Middle Ages, he one time single-handedly razed a castle to the ground by just punching at the foundations with his bare fist until the whole thing collapsed. In the Revolutionary War, he fought against the British, hacking people apart with his axe. At one point, beheading 50,000 British troops. And then later in life, he one time burned down a forest for no reason. He was angry at a baron there and burned it down. That is the history of Skags. Going back to the game, Manth here has an interesting choice to make. Do you sacrifice your Neuromancy and risk not drawing your golds? Or are you playing it? And he's playing. He's going to grab the Viper Witcher Mentor here. I lied. He picks the Renew. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh. Oh. That hurt. What garbage is that? What kind of garbage she who knows pull is that? I mean, it doesn't matter because Skag is 23 points, but that is a brutal 13-point grab. I mean, Sheldon comes out and says, yo, what's up? But still hurts. Still hurts to watch. Big yikes indeed. And that's the full bleed. Now the gods must determine their top deck. That is everything. That's a good top deck. That's a great top deck. That's a good top deck. And this is hot garbage. To be honest, the deck is pretty much hot garbage at this point. Beyond Yenvo, I mean, this game is over. It does look this ST leader. I think there's another charge of it, but yes, I think it was bold. This is looking pretty grim. Oh, use Bofa, you're right. Hawker comes down. I mean, honestly, Fionn and for Mentor is just going to be plenty. This is bad. Nokia here, but did draw well. Now, with that said, obviously we have some dangerous stuff coming in next round. I don't even... God. Alright, you play your Fionn. You play that. It procs up to a 10. I think it's highest you're an 8. Yeah. So you're a 10. 17. That's more in their whole hand. So this is a mistake. You should be... Oh, it's already boosted. Oh, no. It deals 3 anyways. No, never mind. We're good. I mixed up with the Bowman. Alright, and that ends the game immediately. League C taking a hit, but again, this matchup was really bad for our hero League C. So, do I feel, you know, like, okay, this is kind of to be expected. We see the path from Manth, because Manth is a good human being. We're on the game 3. Alright, so no leaders, but we do have access to leader abilities, so that's really good. Royal Guard versus Hand Buff. I think Royal Guard has the... Do they have the advantage here? Maybe not, actually. You have... Oh, you do have a Heat Wave. You have no defender. Oh, that's really bad. Do you have a Glace in hand? You don't have a Glace in hand. You don't have anything worth buffing in hand. League C. Our hero, C. Given. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to see it because I think C. Given's already looking like they're on the back foot here. They have Heat Wave ready to go in Map Stack. Machine Gun Witch is the coolest thing ever. It's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's the best meme I've seen this tournament by far. Alright, now we find out who is really the best here. Are the veiled adrenal ones? Yeah, except you don't veil them, Dana. You just make a bunch of copies of them of Iteran and Queen. And mobilize, or not mobilization, but Iteran and Queen. Get a bunch of them in a row and you start spring equinoxing them so that you keep unlocking gunning out again. It's instead of using veil. It is beautiful. Yeah, 100% better. It's hilarious. They're going plus. Spring Equinox was hitting for 12 points every time it was played. It was destroying everybody's board. Not just like 12 points, but 12 damage per turn. It was wild. Freak, sleep well, my friend. See you later. Should League use one leader now? Wait, League use one leader now? I think I would probably use a leader. You really want to win this round. I think leader, putting you at a 6, you at a 5, you leave Dwarf at nothing, I think makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, I don't know if you can afford to give up the round. You know your opponent is packing a Heat Wave. They're going to hold on to it till the end. Yeah, but you need to win this round, Descon. I don't think you can afford to lose it because you know they're running Heat Wave or Neuromancy. And so if they get either of those cards, you lose the game. The Glace dies instantly. We saw him in the previous game get punished with bad invigorates. You have to... It's looking bad. I think it's looking grim. I don't like the early pass. I think you have to play in this round. You want to get Royal Guards into a short round, even if you have to risk a short round yourself. Try to win off of something like Force Protector. Let's see. Spin. Nah, I think I did Jams Gams. I think it was Vesta versus you when I spectated. But I don't want to be passive here. I think you have to slap Dunka, invigorate and Dunka, and play out a normal round as quickly as possible. I don't think you can afford it though. Again, even if you don't have either in the hands, you have to win this round, right? So you're bad. You have a bad matchup. You have to keep pushing. Roller guards are gonna be able to outpoint, and with a heat wave killer at the end, you need to win the round. Tough, but you have to do it. You have to commit here. Oh, here comes Force Protector, but it's 1 point short of being able to do it. Ooh, a Treant Boar. Was not expecting this. Just going for the damage. Setting up the Nature's Rebuke. That's actually a pretty slick play. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Sham. It's a really bad matchup again, indeed. Tough. The Invigorate was bold. Bold and beautiful, but man, I don't know if this one's going to pay off. I love Skags. I'm so glad to see them wearing Skags. Warms my heart. Warms my heart. Let's see here. All right. So, I think you operator here. I think it's an easy operator. Don't even think about it. I mean, you can't pass. You have to play. Might as well do operator, mega scope, and just give yourself flexibility for later rounds. Math has a great hand. But I don't know why Math is taking so much time here. You're going for Amphibious, huh? That's really bold. Unless you're going for Queen. I think Queen... No, I can't go Queen Amphibious. Do you go for the Envoy? Boy, I don't really like this play. You know their deck list. I mean, I guess you're really afraid of Treant picking it down, but... I would have just been getting more set up, trying to get my roller guards down. If they remove some, fine. Keep Troy for round 3 and work from there. Bubble Trub God is where Plain John. What wish did I get? What wish did I get? This was unexpected. I'm still mixed on the Troy play. No scam confirmed. Good, that's good. What scam? I don't know. All mods knocked out officially. Oh my gosh. No, Jams Gam's 2-0. Jams Gam's is still in it. Did Bubble Chub get eliminated though? Bubble Chub took a fall. Alright, Bubble Chub has been defeated by Sricha. But Sricha is going to be playing the winner of this match. And then Chris Hammer and Patera are fighting it out. And the winner goes to immediately into... here's brackets. The old bracket command is incorrect. We forgot to update it. Yo, Jams Gams, why not fix our old bracket command? The new link. Let's refocus on the game. I feel like this is also late. Right, Dunka should have been out earlier. Defender should have been out earlier. This should have been used earlier. Feels like a... I mean, you can play him down to 4. Go for a long run 10. Look how Bubble Chub indirectly calls your elimination. I know. Hard, you know, really feeling like the warm beliefs for Chris Hammer and Pater. Down comes the Royal Guard. Off of the Operator. Yeah, I would have just done this earlier. I don't think you have to even go the Iteran route. I mean, now you have to pass, right? Like, there's no way you're closing a gap behind the defender that easily. Wow, I'm not. Oh, these cards are sus. The plays, they hurt. My soul, it burns. Oh, I don't like these plays. They all feel late. No, Megascope feels late. And so, obviously, queued up with a Royal Guard here. It's just... feels like everybody's figuring out what they should be doing a little bit later. I don't think you got to commit the Troy Iteran this round at all. You can just use Orneer Mancing instead. You have a Royal Guard in hand. Feel free to commit that. I don't think you had to wait this long to do things like Agitator and Dunka. I think this just feels late. Practice is feeling awkward. It's just... there were better lines of play on both parties, I think. commit less in this round and have more points than these like small numbers here. Neither of them got a lot of points this round because they both played in very bizarre ways. Manth played way too conservatively, and then League played way too... Manth played too aggressively, League played too conservatively, resulting in a really weird spot in this match, where League C might just take this round without using Invigorate. Should have just used Invigorate, but... who am I to judge? Except I am here to judge because I am commentating on. This comes out, you played it on this row. They get here, but you know they have no tall removal. You know they have tons of short removal. Oh, there were ways. I feel like there are better ways to play this. So Royal Guard comes out. You're holding a Heat Wave in that. This spawns. You're at 48. Bring that back. You Defender here. You kill the 5. You can get out of this round. Frexit hit here will do it. How do I add my deck to the Google Doc? If you go to the family section, it should be available for editing. You just edit. You can edit the into the deck list link there. There's a section. You just pop it in. Looking for the 9.0 family section. Family decks, I think is what's called. Tab at the bottom. Alright, I mean, they have more than 13 points here ready to go. You can always use Dunka as well. Unnecessary, of course. Man, ditch this setup because you're not taking advantage of it unless you want to get the other Royal Guard out of your deck, but then you got none. You can toot up reinforcements, which is a pretty valid play as well, but man, the Royal Guards are gone next round. You're not going to really have much to teleport. I feel like Manth might have shot himself in the foot here. This is not a place, so you go get your reinforcements. You have to do reinforcements because you really want to make sure if you're going to play Queen, you have to keep Royal Guard. Teleport, don't click the Doom token. Oh, it does work. Interesting. So it kills tokens, it doesn't kill Doom. Alright, you play the Mahakam Defender. But if you get Heat Wave, you win the game. I think if you get the Heat Wave out of Manth, I think League C will win here. This free champ cheering for you, bud. Believe in you. So 7, 8, 16. No, 15? 15 plus 8, 23. 3 here, 2 here. Yeah, he has plenty of points. No, you just threw the game. Why, God? Why is God so cruel? Maybe playing and getting the Heat Wave would have been clutch. Obviously doesn't know he has Heat Wave, but you can pretty much guarantee that this card is like worth 13ish. So I mean, if you get Gearheart, like woe is you, right? Play the Defender, play modestly there. I think correct play there was I'm definitely going to be the Defender. Lead a little bit more and work from there. I'm sussing that mole. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can mole. I guess CRC is your play. But you can't damage. There's no carryover because... I'm sad about the Defender Mahakam. I don't think they're going to bleed you. No, they want a longer round. They know their hand's probably jacked because they have Neuromancy, Amphibious, and then the one card they kept the whole time. So, 3 of the cards are great. 1, it might not be. Of course, it's Gearheart. So their hand's actually is jacked. Man's hand's actually fantastic. But you do want a throwaway card. And really, there isn't a better throwaway card than Agitator, which can play for 5. It's a unit, so you can Invigorate if you want, which is probably worthwhile. And then gives you a little bit of carryover. Not going full 5 points again. Yeah, well, it's round 2 right now. It's gone, not 3. Here comes the bleed. Okay, so actually the gamble kind of paid off. Radovid comes down. Oh, you're going that? Ooh. I think you smack a leader, go for the 4, you play the Defender, and you say, what have you got? Queen goes on top of your deck. So, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Defender comes down. You threaten 9 points on carryover here. Or not carryover, but you win by 1 point. Do you Heat Wave it? If you Heat Wave it, you can easily go Nate or Treant, deal 5. Take the round. Another play that I really like was also double click here. That way you can go Force Protector and go for a Circle of Life instead. But this is really dangerous. That was... I don't like that play. They have questionable moves. I don't know if you really want to bleed here. Their hand buff, they have some stuff in their hand, but you have last say if you do not play a card, and your last say is Heat Wave. Like Skags dies, Glace dies. That's probably the cards that are running through your mind. Of course, we do know it's not actually Skags, it's actually Frexit, going from a 5 to a 14. And Manth is all of a sudden saying, wow, this bleed did not work. Or Neuromancy comes out. What card are you going to try to get here to get you out of this? Shawnee comes to mind as the obvious choice here. Shawnee comes out. Now, what are you going to grab? You don't have a big Barnard student to fall back on. You get the Barnard student because at least 6 going into 7. Oh, you have a 4. You have 4. Yeah, grab this Barnard student with the 4. Okay, so you have an okay size one. It's a 13-point play. Force Spectre comes down, murders it in cold blood, though, puts it in its place. And all of a sudden, things go from bad to really bad, which is the best type of bad. You play out this, kill here. It gets +2. You move on from there, and you're looking at a +2. And all of a sudden, hand buff is online. Oh, this bleed was a terrible idea. I think Manth had this in the bag, but League C is starting to find a way to claw it back from one unnecessary play. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And now there's a real chance. No Neuromancy, no AA. They have only 1, 2, 3 soldiers in the deck. There is possibility. They probably put Queen on top of this Envoy earlier. That the mobilization will brick. You need to click Envoy. You need to hit a soldier. You need to put a bronze soldier on top of your deck right now, or you might just lose the game. Down to the card requires Deathblade. I know, right? It's kind of it's a really sad Harmony card. All right. I mean, you can go for the 2-0 here. I think Dryad's Crest is looking like a pretty obvious next play. You need to put this on top. This is not the 3 you're looking for. You wanted to see Radavids. Ideally, Royal Guard, but if you can't go Royal Guard, at least get Radavids. I hope for their sake they were smart to the blue stripe on top, so at least you have a soldier, so this doesn't get bricked. Heat Wave on the Dwarf, that's fine. Can you take it back with Harmony here for 6, 7, 8? You don't even need it. It's a 7. You play Sissia, you deal the 3, go. Or deal 2, go on to the Shawnee. You want to deal Shawnee because you want to bluff? Nope. You hit Shawnee. Why do you hit Shawnee? Because Shawnee indicates that you might be packing. Well, you guess they know your deck. You know your deck. That indicates you might have Skags in hand for the hand buff. I would still bluff it there. You want a taller unit to kill if you have taller removal. By hitting here, I'm saying, oh, by the way, I probably have Skags in hand. It's probably an absolute Chad machine god. That could be absolutely devastating. You have to pass here. They're up by a point. You can play this for 13. We know they have 15 in hand. This is looking over. It's a beautiful day. Now get a little bit of pseudo carryover because Gearheart put you back for the teleport. Can give you one more look, but then I think Dryad's Crest will be enough. So pact is safe. Teleportation is greedy. They went for safety. Cool. Play Frexit on the melee row. And you pass. You got the carryover up, and now they're +1 cards. It is gonna be a short round coming up. This is brutal. The Beta, good to see you in the chat. Welcome. It is a casual tournament. Let's keep that in mind as we continue to question the plays, but it is right to question. That draw stinks, and that draw is actually awful. Put back the Dryad's Crest immediately. You gotta put back the Dryads, and you have to be hoping here that you're gonna hit something like Skags off the top. Ifling is there, but man, this hand's dumpster. Their hand's a dumpster. We have 2 dumpster fire hands going head to head. You see the immediate invigorate here. Down comes this. Now they're like, oh crap, here comes the dwarf. This is not looking good. Now this is Gwent Frogman. That is absolutely right. Here comes a copy of a blue stripe scout. So they have a 0-point teleport. They get their blue stripe scout, and now we get to see 2 dumpster fires coming out, but it does look like ST will take it. Because now you can play Elven War Dancer, kill here. You can tell by the instant mobilization. I don't know if I would have mobilized there. I would have threatened a little longer. But there, okay, you can also do that. You have Aglais' buffs. Aglais will come down as a 10-point slam, and that should be enough at this point to win the game. The blue stripe team is not going to pull it off. I feel like there were multiple opportunities this game for both of them to win it. You want to hit tall here in case of teleport, and that is exactly what happens. Teleport comes down, gives them an extra copy of a Blue Stripe Scout in their deck. I mean, this is a Blue Stripe Scout party. This reminds me of 1982. Oh no, they didn't even bother the party. I see they took offense to it, and there comes the Aglais, and that is the win. League C crawling back from what should have been an easy loss for him, crawling back in a great round 2 and taking the game. Shout out to McRandar and Ahmed Ali for all their support on Patreon.